Alright. I'm not even sure if I'm live yet. Please allow me to bring up YouTube live panel. I hit the live button. I am live. Cool. So, I've been dawdling in front of the camera wondering if I'm live this entire time. So, g'day. Hello. And Grand Rising. Sorry. Just trying to plug my phone in. But so that didn't work. Didn't want to go in that way. No, we're gonna just be like that. Okay. So, hi. Sorry. I've just turned my. I have just turned my. Oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassed. Hi. I've just turned my laptop on to see that. Oh my goodness. It was just not right. Which is, I don't know. I just don't know what it would have looked like on the side screen thing. Anyway, I did my best. I did my best. I tried to make sure that it was right side up. But yeah. Anyway, so I was going to go get food, but it is bucketing rain down right now. Pharaoh, how's it going? Haven't seen you in a week or two, thereabouts. How's it going, bro? I've got chat over there. I've got the YouTube stuff happening over there, which is why this brightness is happening. Good segue. Alright, so what is this today? What is this here and now? I'm waiting for food to be delivered. So I'm a little bit hungry, but I did check out Dr. Joe Dispenza really quickly, and so here we go. I will note that as soon as I began researching who this person was, I became very familiar with the stylings of language. I have sat under Dr. Carolyn Leaf, not by any means comparable. South African woman who participated in one of the churches, and so she may have a little bit more of a Christian out, but I'm not too sure. She's a neurosurgeon. Neuroplasticity was more so the lecture that I remember sort of attending. I was volunteering at a women's conference at the time, so... But yeah, when I began sort of sitting in Joe Dispenza's, Dr. Joe Dispenza's conversations, it sort of reflected that same idea. So, I mean, they have different approaches, and I think control state, or state control, would probably be the most beneficial one for me to figure out and study. Damn! I'm so hungry. Well, we'll see how this goes. About 50 minutes ago, I had made plans to go, but it started bucketing rain, so I've made myself coffee instead. Alright. Alright. So that's my music from this morning. I did an hour-long sound bath session. I even got to play around with some transmutation mid-session. Actually, it started about 5 minutes in, which was great. I figured out if people want to troll me, they've got to subscribe for 5 minutes, which I think is a pretty cheap way to troll somebody. So yeah, I hope they got their value, and yeah, I definitely did too, because I was just laughing very quietly. The only word that I said was masculine, and I'm not even sure if you'll catch that. But if you do catch where that is in the meditation video, clip it or something. Timestamp it. Show me where you found it. Won't be too hard if you look through the timestamps, so don't Easter egg yourself. Alright, Divine Mother, Heavenly Father, Holy Spirit, I ask that you be present in the here and now. Where are you, mouse? Heavenly Father, I ask that you be present in the here and now. Show me only what I need to see for the collective's highest good. Everything else, not urgent. Uh-oh, that's about to break. Ah! I need a new tiger's eye bracelet. Oh no. Yeah, for sure that's about to break. Oh well. Can't do anything about it right now. So can it just not break while I'm reading? Is that a vibe? Divine Mother, Heavenly Father, Holy Spirit, I ask that you send in your 5 angelic children of divine light to be present here and now. To consecrate this space, consecrate this moment, to allow me to see everything that I need to see, to allow me to hear everything that I need to hear, to allow me to feel everything that I need to feel as a conduit of divine light, as a conduit and an alchemist of shadow. I am grateful for your awareness. I'm grateful for your presence. I'm grateful for your time, as well as you. the person who's connecting with this moment in the here and now. Welcome. My name is Chris. I'm the Aussie Alchemist. It's currently 4:30 here in Victoria, Australia. I think I want to get my nice smelling wax today. Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Uriel. Make this space smell yummy. So the smell that I've got going is the bust from Trudon. The smell is Gabriel. And seriously, I would wear this as a cologne. Anyway, I can put that directly in front of you. Let me know if you can smell that. It's directly underneath you. I'm gonna put my yellow. She's a bit loud, sweetheart. Sorry. Oh no. Oh no. There is more leakage than I was aware of. I have some first days of winter or autumn roof water. Is that magical? All right. actually. I just thought of something. Might be a bit much. Divine Mother, Heavenly Father, Holy Spirit, I ask that in this moment, here and now, as I access divination, that you would protect everybody who comes through, protect me, and allow everybody to take what they need, take what they require. Not more. Alright, alright. Okay. So, the only part that might leak is that whole wall up there and the roof right above the laptop. What the? Cute. There's a big bug. Ah, all right. So, I pre-pulled some cards. I did a short. I don't know if you saw it. My phone for some reason lets me do 2x speed when I'm uploading or when I'm editing gallery. So, I figured out how to put a 6-minute short into a short, but people have to know how to turn the settings to half speed for that to work. But technically you can put like 9-minute videos, no, 6-minute videos into shorts and it should shrink it down, because I think half is the most you can speed up. Oh no, half is the most you can speed down, I think. I don't know. Check your phone, check your settings. Today, I literally just saw a bug. A huge bug. Come off the ceiling, and now I'm paranoid. Now I'm bloody paranoid. I've got one climbing in my ear. No! It was a cockroach. And literally my brain literally went to the movie Men in Black. I'm like, here come the Men in Black. From one thing to another. Alright, anyway. I'm just so distracted. Because I'm not sure how to tackle this. So, What do you think? Like, I pulled cards, 8 cards before for that, like what I showed you on that short. We've got Saturn, Capricorn, 2nd house, and Venus, Gemini, the 11th house, with the sextile and water. Now, I did not know what sextile was. I've heard of textiles. I took that in year 7 and 8. Loved it. Loved the competitions, everything. But sextile was a new one to me. I realized then that I could look at my star chart and look for the word sextile, conjunction, opposition, these languages that I've never used before, which is fun. I've also got the influence of water with these 2 cards. So sextile says a combination of tension and flow, potential and a rewarding situation. And water says spirituality, emotion, intuition, and compassion. So in my mind, I thought this reading could be useful for me doing 2 split readings inside of one. I can put Venus on the left, Saturn on the right, or Saturn on the left, Venus on the right, whatever. And pull 2 9-card spreads. What do you think? That's what I was thinking so far. It's so cool. Alright. Through me it passes, through me it made whole, through me it softens, returns to the soul, all for growth, all for flow, all to the seeds that God has sown. Alright, let's go. First up, Venus in Gemini. The other reason that I'm keeping this as a separate thing to the actual ephemeris is because if I was to be using Venus at the moment, it is currently in Aries, sitting at 24 degrees and 15 minutes. However, I drew Gemini, which is where my confusion came in before. I realized that this is a pretty good practicing tool, this deck, to help me figure out, obviously, Gemini, how that means curiosity, intellect, and networking. House 11, how that means friends, like-minded groups, and humanitarian beliefs. And Venus, how that means give and receive love, find value, and see beauty. So I guess this will be like a mini discovery for both of us. I did say 22 card spread, so am I saying that I'm going to do a 22 card spread for both of these, or am I saying that I'm going to do both of these, then a 22 card spread? I really would have preferred to do these separately, but anyway. All right, going the good tarot for Venus. I'm just doing a 22 card spread on this whole thing. I'm going to use the good tarot for the internal 9, then I'm going to pull the external 12. I wonder if 8 cards is too much influence, but you know what? Spirit can do whatever Spirit does, and I can be the messenger. So, here I am. Let's do this. Show me 9 cards for this internal. Where are we starting? We're starting with Venus and Saturn. So the energy inside of Venus on my left, Saturn on my right. It's the ebb, it's the flow. It's the give, it's the take, but it's also that rigidity that comes with perfectionism, I guess. I'm drawn to the Gillette ad. Once upon a time, this might be an Australian thing, but yeah, that ad felt like it's giving Venus and Saturn energy. Very much clean. Ooh, had some jingle jangles, glitches with my sound bath that I didn't know about. See, lately I've been getting a different sense from Venus energy. Because it has within it the effects, I guess, or the influence or the presence of Libra and Taurus. I've been able to sort of slow down and have a look at what those two signs mean. Libra is a cardinal sign and Taurus is a fixed sign. So Libra would be the beginnings of communication, the first one to communicate with people, the first one to bring balance to an equation, balance to a situation, first one to bring balance to a place even. They harmonize very well with anybody and everybody, and well, yeah, they make very good public servants. Very sociable, very like Susie cream cheesecake kind of vibe. Like very happy to be here, happy to be a part of it, happy to be involved. But then you've got the Tauran energy, which is more just literally grounded by comparison to the Libra energy. Maybe coming to the relationships a little bit differently. So all this to say, there's an equal give and take within the field. There's a symbiotic nature to life, right? There's a symbiotic nature to life and death, rebirth. Give and receive love, find value, see beauty. And this is a clam. I don't know if it's supposed to be an oyster or a pearl clam. I don't know. I keep hearing men are from Mars, women are from Venus, men are from Mars, women are from Venus. That's it. Anyway. And then on the other side, I've got Saturn energy in my hands here, which is a little bit slower than Venus, obviously, but still has the same sort of gravity inside of it. But it gives more just like chains, whips, and not in the way that makes you think 50 Shades of Grey. What's the process to make one link in a chain? What's the process to make 10 links? Have you ever tried grabbing can opener bits and turning it into chainmail? Oh, it's weird. With Saturn energy, I'm getting like the Devil Wears Prada, like the meticulous nature of that whole field, the competitiveness of that whole field. Maybe I am thinking of the movie more so. 2 notifications. The devil really does wear Prada. Feel restricted, experience struggle, learn hard work and patience. That doesn't sound like fun. What placement have you got? What have you got in your Saturn placement? Can you guess mine? I've said it quite a bit, actually. Because then the two star signs that I've got that are coming out here are Gemini and Capricorn. Now, Gemini sort of fits inside of the energy of Venus for me. Capricorn also sits inside of the energy for Saturn. So I thought about it before. Do I just switch them to give myself a challenge, or do I just keep them in their places? Which I think that's what I'm going to do. I did swap the houses, I think. So I've got house 11 with Gemini and Venus, and I've got house 2 with Capricorn and Saturn. So first up, if these are going to be people, the person who is represented by the Venus energy here, this person may be a Gemini. They may be somebody that you're curious about, somebody that you're learning from, or somebody that you're just networking with. Not sure how it's going to resonate with everybody. Then when I look at house 11, this person may be somebody that you work with, maybe somebody that you've been friends with for a long time, short time, a brief amount of time, doesn't really matter. It's the like-minded nature of the relationship that you have with them that's coming to attention here. Mostly because Venus energy seems to be about giving and receiving. And then house 11, when I look at the last word that comes up there, humanitarian beliefs, this is something of people who are coming together to build maybe something of an impacting... I'm getting, we weren't trust fund children. Is that right? We weren't trust fund babies, but we're going to leave a trust fund for the babies of the next generation. Literally. Future world building kind of group of people, this Gemini, this group of people, just because of the house 11 influence. Then looking over at Saturn, I'm recognizing that it is going to be a little bit of a hard journey. It's going to be a hard work. Saturn, how long do you take to travel around? 2.5 years. And Venus, you take 3 to 5 weeks. Yeah, the difference in pace is ridiculous. So again, what is the process in making a link in a chain? Over with the Saturn and Capricorn energy, I'm getting the sense that you've put in the hard work and you've been determined to find the answer that you've been looking for. You've been willing to, maybe you got into house 2 energy. Maybe this is a person as well. This person will be meticulous. This person will be structured. This person will literally not be afraid to put in the hard work, not be afraid to learn what they need to learn as well. Probably, definitely persistent, patient. Capricorn energy brings in ambition, realism, and methodical steps. Yep. I see a mad scientist. I see an alchemist. I see somebody who is able to translate the mysteries. House 2 especially, physical security, possessions, material values, and self-worth. I'm perceiving you to be somebody who recognizes where they come from. All of this earth energy inside of this part of the reading. Specifically, when I look at sextile and water, the ebb and the flow, the yin and the yang, the yes and the no, the impossible nature of life without water, the impossible nature of existence without finality. Interesting. Shirley, hello. I've been missing my cats. I've been missing my cat Red and Green lately. Ugh. I wonder if they're alive. I wonder if they're okay. Anyway. How are you doing? How's deciding what your next steps are? I don't know what kind of reading this is going to be or turn out to be, but yeah. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. This is general collective message, and I'm just trying to train within these influences, I'll call them. Let's see what happens. Eight of Pentacles. Where do you want to sit? With Saturn or Venus? Saturn. Even though it's more Virgo energy. Woo. Are you somebody who likes classical? The person who this reading is for, are you somebody who likes classical music? Are you somebody who likes classical folk lore? Are you somebody who has association with the Celts, the Druids, the fairies, the little ones, Swedish? Is this something that's in your roots? Your family tree might give you more information. The person that's drawn to this reading. I'm not sure, but this would be sitting at the center of the reading today. Maybe this reading's for you, Shirley. Let's see. Let's find out. Alright, so card number 2 would be Possessions and Love. I'm looking over a Venus. What does Venus want to say? Ooh, I see the 9 of Cups, and I'm pulling it. Is this it? Push me, and then just touch me. Yeah, I feel like it is. Depends. You are going to have to decide for yourself if this is right. If not, it's probably your checkpoint to know if this reading is for you or not, right? The 9 of Cups will be the second card here. So this talks about possession and love. Now, if that first card was able to shift the field enough to put people in resonance or out of resonance as a checkpoint, great. If not, inside of the 9 of Cups, I'm perceiving somebody who has spent quite a while figuring out their craft, figuring out their gift, figuring out what kind of family jewels you're going to be leaving behind. This could look like a book, this could look like a trust, this could look like a bloodline, really. This could look like anything that feels as though it's in the direction of your satisfaction. So, when I look at the 9 of Cups by itself, the 9 of Water by itself, I do see somebody sitting in front of the 9 Cups, and they've got that purple robe on, and it's a blue with gold trimming, right? So inside of this 9 of Cups, I'm seeing a mermaid under the water, and obviously these diamonds, the way that they're faceted, even the pearl necklace there on the treasure chest, I'm drawn to talk about Pandora's box. Don't necessarily understand the connection here. I'm also drawn to look at the sextile. So a combination of tension and flow, potential and a rewarding situation. So is there something that's coming towards you because of your commitment, your successful commitment to yourself? In order to integrate this, because I would note that I'm getting 89 here, 8-9. It's a succession, so it's breaking out of some kind of cultural pattern and following something that is more meaningful to you. Even the ebb and the flow energy is coming out here, the tension and flow and potential of a rewarding situation, right? So you may have just come to the awareness that the same hours that you give to the workplace are the same amount of time that you can give to yourself. CEO energy. You used to pretend you were a mermaid. Skylar, hello. How's it going? I'm like, we got the 8 of Cups now. Ooh. Have you been inspired? Ooh, maybe. 9 of Wands at the bottom of the deck with the 3 of Cups. Have you been inspired? So 9 of Air here doesn't look that bad. It literally looks beautiful. I think I must have learned how to read tarot with this deck, but anyway. It feels as though you've reached a point where you're in communication with your ancestors. It feels as though you're at a point where you're able to communicate clearly with your deity, with your ancestors, with God, with source, with energy, right? You communicate effectively with energy, which is giving you a different interpretation of how the world around you is being changed by your ability to interact and also receive. By your ability to transmute energy as it comes towards you, instead of rejecting it, you allow it to pass through you, you receive it. Therefore, it gives you the knowledge. It gives you the knowledge without giving you the karma. This is almost giving a Canaanite type of outlook. By you taking on the knowledge that death is a final doorway, you are able to perceive that you need to exist inside of the here and now. You therefore don't waste swords throwing swords into the future, not knowing where they're going to land, whether or not you're ever going to be able to recover them. Gives you the ability to move towards connections, relationships, community that actually makes you feel whole, happy, safe, involved. This energy is you understanding that apologies to all those who were here live. Thank you to the magic of YouTube for providing me a straight cut from that to this. So, I'm back. I was talking about how the 3 of Cups talks about mind, body, and soul. So on an individual level, you are somebody who has been able to go through the experience of life. You recognize that the harder that you commit to yourself, the stronger that you commit to yourself, the more that you're able to really understand what is it that you're wanting to achieve, first of all. So something that I took a notation down from Joe Dispenza, the first video that I watched, was thoughts are the purview or the realm of the mind. So when you have your mind in control, when you're able to perceive exactly what it is that you want from your experience, this is where you're able to really understand what it is that you're here to do. When you have a desire inside of your mind, there is going to be a temptation or an understanding that you are somebody who is capable of having a thorn in the flesh. I know that this is crossing quite a few concepts here, but bear with me. A thorn in the flesh is an identifier, something for you that you can use to project yourself forward or to use yourself to steer away from something, right? When you understand that you have a human desire, when you understand that you have a human need that you maybe need to satisfy or fulfill, you can put actions towards the way that you're wanting to fulfill it. If you're a single person, you have every means to express yourself however you like, with whoever you like, whenever you like, right? And then if you're a married person, then you also have that same right to be able to express yourself with your partner as you truly desire, right? And so ultimately, by you being somebody, one person inside of the collective field who's doing their bit to control their mind, to really master their mind, bring mastery to their mind, therefore you're able to connect with others who are in the same mind state as you, the same level of enlightenment as you. And these people will begin to appear more and more as you maintain and hold your frequency. So then we can talk about the body. Maybe you're somebody who understands, okay, so if I want to be able to achieve X, Y, and Z, then I need to first do A, B, and C. By you putting in the time, by you putting in the practice, by you putting in the effort, you're going to arrive at a place where your body is able to meet your dreams. Therefore, what was the emotions are mastered in the body? Totally different wavelength. By you preparing your body, by you actually understanding your body, by even the moon energy comes out here, by you understanding that your body has requirements, there is a requirement for you to use the bathroom, there is a requirement for you to eat at least once a day, there's a certain amount of water that you should have every day, there's a certain amount of things that you can do to look after your body. The better you do look after your body, stop saying body, the better you do look after yourself, mind, body, it gives you more room to focus on what your soul is trying to speak to you. So by having good practices, by having a good routine, by having good schedules, you allow your mind to drift on the things that are important, so you always have energy for the things that are important to you. And then by you making sure that your body has everything that it needs, you're not sitting inside of a state of lack. You're sitting inside of a state of potential, a state of abundance. Really, from the 3 minutes that I watched of Joe Dispenza, it's the pivot point between the mind and the body really is your belief system. So your spirit, your spirituality. And this has been something that I've understood for, well, since I was in primary school. When I got my baptism. There's something to be said about the journey that Jesus was on. Even at 12 years old, he went into the synagogues and he was arguing with the priests and they're not called priests. Anyway, that's how the Bible translates them. And then from there, it doesn't really describe what his journey was up until 32 years old, where he makes an appearance and he starts feeding a bunch of people. It's very interesting. The Bible talks about an apple, and then it talks about fish, and it really only talks about feeding men. It doesn't talk about feeding women, so neither children, so there could have been quite a bigger number, but anyway. By you going on your own journey, by you maybe going into your own life and understanding that you've got a bunch of experiences in your past, you've got a bunch of experiences that you still have inside of your mind, inside of your body that you can fulfill. These are the things that you should be and could be putting energy towards. I feel that through this reading so far, there is the increase in energy. There is the increase in potential to push yourself towards an experience that you've been wanting for quite a long time. And I do say that this comes through when you're feeling as though your mind is just connecting to the ideas, even as I'm talking about them now. Your body is getting energized by the way that I'm speaking about these ideas that are yours. I don't know what exactly these dreams are, but I do see you fulfilling them. Oh my gosh, I mixed my coffee during the sound bath. So you have spoon sound bath sounds happening right now. Very professional. Woo! Hello. Yes, I did. I lost connection for a minute. Thanks for coming back. Hit that sub button in case it happens again. It's the rain, I tell ya. We got satellite out here. So anyway, let me move on. Card number 4, please. Foundation and connection. It's the Ace of Cups. It's definitely feeling like you have reached a point within yourself with the 4 of Swords here. You've reached a point... Ooh, that's a little bit 4 of Cups energy inside of that, but it's the 4 of Swords. Ooh, this Ace of Wands, what's behind that? The Fool. Oh, that's rest before an adventure. That's a good thing, isn't it? Knight of Cups. It feels like a freaking great thing. What is this reading, Spirit? This feels like a lot. Okay, Venus. I looked straight over at Venus and I looked at Gemini. Maybe it's a twin flame reading. And then I look over at Saturn and it's like reward. Oh my god, and I've got like this boom thing happening in my chest. Okay, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I haven't done one of these before. I don't even understand the language. Shall I bring up my chat GPT and use it to hack knowledge? Or does anyone want to tell me about it? Twin flames in chat real quickly. But if you're going to Google it, just tell me to Google it. I can Google it here now for the sake of continuity. But otherwise, Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups sitting inside of your foundation and connection. You have healed. You are somebody who may be going on a new adventure. You've connected with something inside of you. I am seeing a horse. A seahorse. So it is the year of the horse this year, and what a good year to have a healing journey. What a good year to have this many cups. We do reach 13 cups by this point on the internal 9, so it is somewhat transformative by this point. Your foundation may be very Scorpio. Scorpio energy coming through here. You dug deep. You went deep, deep, deep. We all live in a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine. Alright, everything is gonna be alright. Scorpio, I know, I get it. It can be deep, it can be dark, it can be heavy, it can be... Ooh. Loving the reading. Not sure if it's going in the twin flame, so that's all good. Have you seen the film that goes with the song and the album? No, I haven't. I haven't. I'd love to. I feel like I'm from that time. I feel like I was a hippie. That must have been the only hippie to have died unrecorded from the magic iguanas. Yeah, don't know. It must have been that one case that everybody references, but doesn't know who it was. Because it's so brutal, isn't it? I mean, the hemp variety gives us a cotton variation, a silk variation that is quite good and easy to use and build and whatever. Why am I anti-disestablishmentarianisming right now? It's my lip gloss. Attitude. Effie sternum. Effie sternum for fucking skins. What's she got to do with anything? Meticulous nature. She must have been a Capricorn. She could have even been a Gemini moon. I don't know. She was very aware with how to get what she wanted out of the experience. This is like definitely. What a reference. Skins. Effie. Chris's younger brother. No, Chris's. No. Tony's younger sister. Tony! You, the person that's resonating with this, will have done a bunch of hard work. I'm so sorry. I am floundering right now. You've done a great deal of hard work finding out who you are, finding out who you want to be, and really putting steps towards it. You've made connections with people. You've built relationships with your ancestors. You've built connections with people who are immediately connected to your family. You've really done a good deal of work understanding where your energy comes from and why it is that you've been moving in that direction. And you've gotten to the point, Four of Swords, where you're slowing down and you're actually recognizing that you're at a point where you can heal everything that... my other reading comes out all of a sudden. King of Pentacles next, with the Ten of Swords. So after taking a break with the Four of Swords before, moving into the Ace of Water, your foundations stabilize. It feels like you've done enough healing work that you can move on to the next step. The next step for you is the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles sits inside of the wisdom and the career position. So Pentacle energy is great, especially after you've got an Eight of Pentacles in your reading already. You're somebody who's done the legwork. You've done the research, you've done the marketing, you've done the flyer run, you've done the cold calls, you've done the research. You know what you're here to do. You know what you're here to leave behind. And so material wealth is something that follows you. I'm looking at 11th house. You may be somebody who's here to leave behind a legacy of some sort. You may be on your way to building that legacy. I'm seeing the 8-9, 8-9, 8-9, 8-9. $19.89? 1983? Sorry, I wasn't concentrating. $1988. With the Strength card coming out here. And I feel like it wants to sit here. And I just got a confirmation. Thank you. So that position would be the 8th spot. And it would be reflection and mirror. Wow, okay, so because you've done this work already, right? Because you're at a Four of Cups in these two cards inside of this quadrant, because you're somebody who recognizes that you can take hold of the opportunities that are coming towards you, you can recognize when the opportunities are yours, you've integrated all of this water energy, you've integrated maybe even like past life water energy. Where in the here and now, it's like you've got this influence over your reality. You've got this influence over your reality. That is literally all I wanted to say. Because you embody the lesson of strength. You embody the lesson as within, so without. And so the world is starting to reflect that back to you. You're definitely going to be meeting people who are at your level of understanding, at your level of maybe even intuition, your giftedness, maybe in likeness. It's giving the energy of like cut from the same cloth. With the Four of Wands at the bottom of the deck here with the Strength card. So it's definitely something that you've integrated and is a foundation that cannot be taken away from you. I'm more so hitting with this, that the seahorse is holding on to that pearl and carrying it somewhere. What's that? I've got you. You have got me, babe. What does that mean? See, Shirley knows what's up with the hemp thing. Oh, and thank you for linking my... It looks so funny. That's why I never link it. It looks so silly. Four of Wands now wants to appear in the reverse. I was saying the word silly though while I was shuffling. I shouldn't have been doing that. Sorry, can I? It didn't feel right to take it anyway. So you're just somebody who's on the way, right? You're somebody who recognizes that the more burdens maybe you carry of other people, the more cups that you carry for other people, the less you're able to focus your energy on your cup. So you've really decided, okay, what is the opposite energy of my love language? Thank you. So the opposite energy of your love language would be your toxic trait. So if your acts of service, you are inadvertently hyper independent. So there's a whole list somewhere that you can find out for yourself what they are. And yeah, some of them are toxic and need a little bit of attention, and others of them are just like cute. Like once you understand what your love language is, you sort of stop. You go to the tattoo removalist and you remove the word welcome from your forehead, basically. But you need to know what your love language is first, for that to work. So what's coming next? Can I see what's going on in the emotion and the willpower position? Emotion and willpower. It's the Chariot. Moving on now, I'm moving on now. Time to break free, nothing can stop me. Oh. And you've got the Knight of Swords and the Chariot. You ain't gonna lose. Not this day. Not this moment. So for the places where you've been allowing yourself to really feel energetically sound, energetically happy, this Venusian energy, and then this connectedness, where you've been able to understand that the more energy that you pour into yourself is what you're going to get out of it. The way that you've been showing up, depending on if you've been coming to it with curiosity or ambition. Thank you. Depending on what energy you have been applying to the moment is the energy that will be coming back towards you. Hello. Welcome, Renan O'Brien. How's it going? You understand this, that by you originally taking a moment to slow down, by you originally understanding that the more awareness you can give to your current moment, the more connected you can get to your own spiritual experience, the more that you can understand that life is a game of tension and flow, the more potential you have to reach the rewarding situation, which is really just what I'm talking about with these two cards here. You're somebody that knows that you need to put in the work, obviously, with the second house coming out. You know that you need to put in the work, but you also are aware that by you surrounding yourself with the right people, by you having the right influences around you, you can just push yourself further. You ultimately are somebody who is a leader, very much of their own life. You wouldn't be receiving the Chariot at this point, at the 6th card, or it's out of order now because I pulled them out of order, but yeah, the 6th position here in my spread is the emotion and willpower. It's the Chariot. You're expressing yourself clearly in whatever direction you've been moving in. You're expressing yourself clearly at work. You're expressing yourself clearly in your relationships. You're expressing yourself clearly, period. You have got the experience. You have got the energy to move yourself forward in a way that feels good to you. You have the resources, and if not, you know exactly how to put one foot in front of the other and really achieve it. This is something of an example. You are something of an example. Your energy is different to most of the readings that I do here. I feel like I'm talking to somebody who understands that they might have an apostolic gift on their life. They might have some kind of heraldish energy inside of their life. Somebody who's very, very, very connected to spirituality and their struggle. Understanding why maybe you've gone through this struggle in this lifetime. Maybe it is connected to your past lives. I'm hearing the song, past lives could never hold you, past lives. What is that? I've got the strangest feeling. This isn't our first time around. Past lives could never hold you. Past lives lyrics. Past lives could never hold me down. Lost love is sweeter when it's finally found. I've got the strangest feeling. This isn't our first time around. Past lives couldn't ever hold me. Couldn't ever come between us. Sometimes the dreamers finally wake up. Don't wake me, I'm not dreaming. Don't wake me, I'm not dreaming. Aww. That's so cute. I think it gives Inception. Gosh, what a tangent. Woo! I've got the Page of Fire. The Ring of Fire. The Ring of Fire. Too soon. Page of Fire was in reverse. Inside of the Bee and the Becoming. Wow. The energy just shifted. Like, I got goosebumps. By you going through the Chariot, by you actually taking steps forward, there is going to be a moment where your curiosity is no longer externalized. Therefore, your energy is going to be ongoing. That King of Pentacle energy is going to continue. When you hit that point without curiosity, this is going to be a moment for you to connect with that childhood dream. Allow your energy to flow to happier days, lighter days, easier days. There's this energy of, I don't know, it's almost like let go. I don't know who this reading is for. There's the energy of letting this go and then becoming aware that your life doesn't have to be the same way. Oh, that feels super heavy. Trigger warning. The thing that makes me think that is the mushroom that's growing out of the crown. But he's quite a druidic king of earth, anyway, to me. It feels like even this messenger, it's like you may have been trying to deliver a message, but it's not been heard, it's not been received. And so by you going back to your, not being heard, not being received, by you going back to your original desires, your original efforts, the original seeds, this is where you're going to recognize why this page here is in the reverse. It's almost like you're active, like this, when you skip to that part, it's like you're going to be in a time where you're not looking outward. What does that even mean? Once you find your 11th house, once you find your friends, like-minded groups, and humanitarian beliefs. Once you find your tribe, they're just going to help you be yourself again. That's cute. Alright, what's the energy with it? The Hangman, yeah, okay. So this page, I was sitting here like, no, it doesn't feel like it's in reverse. Like, it doesn't feel like it's in reverse when I'm looking at it, but it's because the Hangman's at the bottom of the deck. So, I don't know if I saw that before, but yeah. So, past lives, you getting a shifted perspective, you getting the awareness, the rhythm that, I don't know, it's like... It's a choice, yeah? Like, can I say that? Can I say that? Is that allowed? No. Moving on. The expression and the passion position. 2 cards. Got the Messenger of Water in the upright and the Ace of Fire. I will put the Ace of Fire back because it was... and that will act as the bottom of the deck. But the Messenger of Water is the Knight of Cups. I saw this come out in another reading that I was gonna do, or I don't know. There is so much water on the eastern side of this reading. Oh my goodness. Okay. With the Ace of Wands, yeah? Alright, whatever. So there's a Knight of Cups. There's a Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups has Ace of Wands energy with the 3 of Wands. Yeah. Oh. Spirit. Are they ready? Queen of Earth. Okay, Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Can't argue with that. Your expression, your passion. You're expressing yourself as the Knight of Cups. A messenger of water. Somebody who's very aware of their emotions. I'm getting Scorpio energy. Definitely has that rigidity to it, but it's also got the depth with the cups. Ugh, we've got so many cups over here. It adds up to 12. 13 again if we include the Knight of Cups. But the Knight... I don't know, I'm getting very much like Game of Thrones energy with this Knight. It's like the night is dark and full of terrors. What is dead may never die. It's like tribal. I don't know. It's giving the energy of you, the person who's connecting with this, may be somebody who is going to be offering to... Wow, with judgment. What is the 3 of Wands? It's expansion. It's looking out. One of those boats must be yours. Your endeavors have been successful. You're pushing yourself towards an awakening. You're pushing your field towards an awakening, would be better said. By you choosing to internalize, literally with the strength card, thank you, Spirit, for reminding me. By you internalizing 888 energy may be important. 88, I don't know, 88. Time to get a new clock. By you choosing to go on your path, by you choosing to do your pilgrimage of life, by you choosing to experience the things that the universe has put inside of your heart, your soul to complete. This is where you have been elevated within your career to the King of Pentacles. This is where you have been elevated to the stature of knowledge where your elders, your ancestors may have contained the amount of knowledge that you now contain, if not more. And this is when this Page of Wands energy does really turn over. I really do feel that you do get this awakening with the Judgment card here. As soon as you recognize that by you going through this journey, by you doing this life, and it's the High Priestess underneath the Awakening card as well. I don't want to keep looking at them, but yeah. You know if this message is for you. You recognize that you have been on a mission. You have been on a journey. You have been somebody who you've seen the highest heights, you've seen the lowest lows, and you recognize that you may be different from others. You may be here to leave something behind that has never been seen before. And you'll definitely know if this message is for you. Ooh. I will say, the only element that does not fully appear as a card inside of the internal nine of this reading is the swords. They have been extra information from the bottom of the deck, but there is no sword in the internal nine. So I'm going to put the good tarot to my left. Interesting. Elemental Tarot wants to come out. Can you hear the rain? Oh my gosh, DD. Ugh. I need to drink water. Sending you all my love with a squeaky voice right now. Shirley, you're funny. Hello, Tammy. Don't know. We've already gone through the planets and the signs and the houses. But it could be water signs. Excuse me. Young man, da 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 do 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 do. It's time to stay at the YMCA. YMCA. So what's going on in the external 12? What's going on in the external 12? You're useless being in a camper van sometimes. What are you typing about and deleting, Shirley? Are you alright? Are you having a glass of something? Are you having a glass of what is it? Prosecco? What's going on? What do I need to talk about for this to pop? Sending my love and protective energies, if I've got any, to offer to you, DD Toner, in New Zealand. Stay safe, keep each other safe. Interesting weather. Anyway, 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock. The friggin' tower. Okay, so with the strength card again as bottom deck energy, Queen of Pentacles and the High Priestess. You've been somebody who may have been trying to warn people for a time. You've been somebody who has been on the edge of information, is what comes out for me. You've been somebody who recognized that changes needed to occur, and so you started applying them within your own life. You started doing the things that you needed to do. You obviously started learning how to transmute energy, is coming out with this strength card here. She is very naked, so if you need to see the card, you can pause it and rewind it. But for the tower, The Tower says, hear me, learn from my word. You who know me, I am the union and the dissolution. That definitely feels like it's giving Uranus. Yep. Rebellion and revolution. It was sort of giving Neptune energy as well, but doesn't matter. It's so interesting, Shirley, that before you said, literally, I'm pretty sure you said your mum says that water with emotion, and then Aquarius, and then the first card on the outside, we might be talking about an Aquarius. Doesn't need to be. Check your chart. Wherever Uranus was when you were born, that might be an extra message for you to go and check out or to email me about for a little bit more information. Yeah? Because this is a general collective message that could apply to many people, and most of this will resonate with you from the internal 9 onwards, right? The Death card wants to pop out. Not ready to shift from the Tower to Death. Look, when the Tower card comes out inside of the self-identity and becoming position, 1 o'clock, right? I'm prompted to draw my runes. Where are you? Runes! Runes! No, they're not runes. They're just astrology stones. Astro stones! Who's at number 1? Ooh, Aquarius. Literally, are you fucking joking? Can't make this shit up. Cool. So, this message may be for an Aquarius. What's up? It's my North Node. Aquarius is also my 3rd house. 3rd house is communication and learning. That might be important for you. You may be learning how to express your individuality. You may be somebody who is offering themselves in the external world as an individual, somebody who has put in a lot of work, somebody who has gone on a journey to the center of themselves. They've really discovered how to balance their mind, body, and soul, even reaching a point of personal ascension where everything is satisfaction. Therefore, you are able to return to your outside and be this original thinker, be the, I don't know, the original cloth. Not just a cut from, but the original cloth itself. You have been somebody who struggled to get to this point. Obviously, if it wasn't a struggle, you would not be as appreciative as you are. You wouldn't be able to look back on all of the experiences that built you, because they wouldn't exist. You are somebody who maybe gets the energy of crash test dummy. I don't know why that comes out. The bottom of the deck for this first external card is the Lovers. You're somebody who has alignment. This is how maybe your own experience doesn't tower you. Because I don't know, how do you look in the mirror, Medusa? How do you look in the mirror, Medusa? So you've got alignment within yourself. You're somebody who's emotionally regulated. You're somebody who is mentally stimulated enough, or yeah, you get what I mean. You're somebody who knows your energy and you know where you're going. You know where you're going, you know why you're going there, and you know what you're doing and you know why you're doing it. It's definitely, okay, cool. Ready to move on to 2 o'clock. It's definitely the energy of Aquarius. So at 2 o'clock, I've got the Father of Water, which in the regular tarot is the King of Cups. And I've got Pisces. Oh, cool. Now, the energy inside of the King of Cups is Jupiter and South Node, I think, because it doesn't have a little N inside of it. I think. Don't quote me. I'm also seeing the symbol for the moon. So with Pisces... Now, I'm going to cover his doodle because you don't need to see that. He's very, very naked, and he's got a very serious doodle. Sorry about it. This card here sits in the values and resources. So Pisces, if this is relevant to you. Aquarius, if this is your ongoing story. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Hit the subscribe button for me, please. You, King of Cups, you. Pisces, definitely that Pisces energy, the way that I read it as well. That's a confirmation. I could be talking to a Pisces, somebody who has been literally, as I've said so many times before, you are just living this. Your external world is literally reflecting what I've said on the internal 9. This reading may be for you, Pisces. You're very emotionally in tune. Therefore, it's like I'm perceiving somebody who's a lifeguard. I'm seeing you as a lifeguard at a pool. It could be you at a beach. And you're sitting there and you're looking at the waves. You're looking at the way that the waves come in here and they come in here, but they don't come in here. And so you're able to interpret, right, I need to move my flags over this much now because the rip is here and here. Do you know what I mean? Like, with the 3 of Wands at the bottom of the deck with this, it's like you've been leading the expansion. I'm seeing like the Northern Water Tribe as well. I'm seeing the defense that they have against the firebenders, basically. Shout out to America. Oh, I saw a terrible meme of a person crashing out and the person was literally like, guys, we're the Fire Nation. But in an American accent. I don't know. Anyway. So that made me laugh. Anyway, it's not that deep. It's not that deep. You are somebody who has the emotional maturity, maybe the dark comedy as well, to understand that expansion requires moving on from things. It requires you letting go of that stuff that maybe you did hold on to once upon a time and are ready to maybe just take the fruit of that stuff on with you. Take the lessons that you accrued with you. Take the maturity that you've got with you, because these things are internal and they can't be taken away from you. It's almost like I'm recognizing that you've got the wisdom to offer the world if you'd like to, but it's not necessarily something that you must do, especially not at the sacrifice of your own peace of mind, your own healthiness within your body, and your own stability inside of your soul expression. If you're being limited in any way, it may not be the right space for you, because you are somebody who should be able to express themselves in any way you desire. You have something special inside of you that needs to be seen on the world scale. And so this message is definitely for somebody who's ready to stand in front of the world and show them what you've got. Show me what you've got. Rick and Morty. What is that episode? So the Rick and Morty, show me what you've got episode. It's called Get Swifty, I'm pretty sure. Yup. And season 3, episode 7. Show me what you've got. So you did. It's like here in the second house, you just kept putting energy towards the things that you believed in, the things that you connected with. It's like I'm seeing you walking through a gallery. Even the avatar, when he's being chosen or when she's being chosen, they sit in a room full of objects and they choose objects that are meaningful to them. And it's a object that was relevant to the previous avatar's lifetime. Like, it's just, you're very much on your way in Pisces, Aquarius and Pisces, to be coming out at the 1 and 2 o'clock. It's very interesting to me. It's like you guys, you girls are the ones that are leading the way. Notification. Is that a notification from the morning meditation, or is that my phone? Because I'm pretty sure I'm on Do Not Disturb. Let's see what's coming out at 3 o'clock. Who are you? Gemini. Alright, so Gemini did come out in the pre-shuffle, 3 o'clock. I will admit, Mercury was the energy of... Mercury was actually the planetary energy that came out yesterday. Woo! That could be a confirmation for somebody. Came out yesterday in the reading. What was yesterday's reading? Gosh, I need to eat food. Wow, we're at 999 subscribers, everybody. Well done! Thank you for subscribing. It was Future Legacy Builder. That was yesterday. I'll just link that here. So, Mercury was part of that reading. Obviously, if you're not one of those signs, it's not relevant to you, but feel free to check that out if you want to. I'm just feeling like there could be an extra message there. But anyway, it's not for everybody. So what's happening with Gemini? Whoa, thunderbolts and lightning, very, very frightening. Galileo, Figaro. Oh, you're not a poor boy, everybody loves you. You're just a person with personality. I feel like people are... Gemini, I don't know. People are losing sleep. People can't stop. I don't know, Gemini. It's like people can't stop praising you. I got to praise you, praise you. Every corner of my mind. I know. I don't mean to say it, but I'm pretty sure that your plans have people... Gemini, your plans have people up at night. You're leading the way. I'm seeing again Uranus energy, so maybe you're teaming up with Aquarius. Where's Gemini in mine? It's my Mars. Maybe you just got the energy to use... Maybe you're an alchemist as well. Maybe you're a transmuter. Maybe you're an energy worker, a Reiki healer. Maybe you are just an artist, a creative of some sort. You've got connection to Uranus for sure, though. And this could be, these external 12, this could be your story, or this could be somebody else's energy. Literally, you've got to use your own discernment to decide for yourself. I'm the one that delivers the message. I can't be the one to decide if it's for you too. I've also got Pluto energy coming out with this Knight of Swords. So by you being the original thinker that you are, by you being you are the game, you are the set, and you are the match. I'm seeing tennis. I'm seeing almost like you playing tennis with yourself, understanding where it is that you want to go. And I'm really seeing other people, I don't know, it's almost like they pedestalize you. They believe that you're from a different world. But you, Gemini, are just somebody who's patient. You've recognized that you're here to maybe leave something behind also. You've done the hard work also. I mean, 88 stands out for you, Gemini. I mean, you're the twins, right? 88 is two fat ladies in bingo, isn't it? Two fat ladies from Busty Bingo. I think that is the notifications from my morning video, so I might need to download that from YouTube and put it back on my phone and then edit it if I can figure out how without breaking the video. Alright, is that it? Feels like that's it. Who's next? Bang bang, I shut you down. Bang bang, you hit the ground. Bang bang, that awful sound. Bang bang, my baby shut me down. was 5 and he was 6. We played on horses made of sticks. 4 o'clock. Sorry, to wrap up, 3 o'clock. By you choosing to be the student of life that you are, Gemini, you have actively put seeds into the future, sown shade for the future, and the reward may not be felt immediately by you, but trust that it is unfolding. It is appearing for you. So moving on, 4 o'clock, Libra energy. Now that link that I linked, wait, where did my link go? Right. What's going on for Libra? Libra, 4 o'clock. You're sitting in the home, roots, emotional foundation position. Ooh. Yeah. It's the Knight of Swords. You're in a state of inaction, Libra. You're not moving at the moment. You're stuck. You're not receiving the communication that you're looking to receive, so you're not able to step forward. I will say that this Knight of Swords is your energy, the way that I read it. And I've actually got 2 bottom of the decks at the moment. The true bottom of the deck is the 7 of Cups. Ooh. It gives Libra, it gives the energy of temptation. It gives the energy of, I don't know what to do. These illusions. 7 of Cups, 7 of Swords. With the 9 of... Oh, 9 of Wands. Okay. So 7 of Cups, 7 of Swords. 77. With the 9 of Wands. I'm not putting them down though. These are just to give you a little bit more information for yourself. So 77 and the 9 of Wands. I don't know. Feels like someone offered you something that sounded good, that looked good on paper. And this is your current energy. It's what's got you in an energy of inaction. Because I'm really drawn to tell you that strength is the card that you have already integrated. You've already gone through this lesson. You've already gone through this journey. So there is something holding you back. It's like you're waiting to make a decision. It's like you're waiting to communicate something. But either which way, you're using your mind and your heart to decide. It does break, though. Like, you do experience breakthrough. It comes after you have to... I don't know. This 7 of Swords is not brilliant. This 7 of Swords is painful. Looks like you putting your head inside of a tiger's mouth, which is not brilliant. And there's a lot of confusion on the floor. Like, it's like you've got to pick the right spot on the floor to then not get bitten by this tiger. Lions and tigers and bears, oh my. What the? Spirit, come on. So this might be your reading as well, not just Shirley's. Shirley's excited. I promise you, Shirley is excited. We've been going for an hour and 46 minutes, so she might be just a touch excited. You know what I mean? But I live for it. I'm here for it all the way. Let's see who's coming next. Swing, bada 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 bada. Who's next? Who is it? Taurus. I'm bossy. All right, cool. This is such a random reading. So apart from the beginning part, we now are at this part, and what is going on? There are so many around. All right, these are both upside down. Oh, I have fully moved, haven't I? Wait, what the? Why does that look like that? I'm not live. Am I live? Shirley, you and I are cut from exactly the same cloth. Honestly. Because I too love me an Ace of Wands. See, I haven't told you all about when I joined a coven. I don't communicate with them anymore, but there was an older gentleman that we used to speak on, and it was all through Skype, and I got this strange idea that perhaps, because it was on Skype, perhaps this was just an older gentleman by himself communicating with everybody from his own account. But I also didn't want to put a lot of fear and anxiety into what I was going to, because I was driving about 3 hours away from town. We did go to a forest, a clearing, and I was warned ahead of time that I was going to have my hands bound and my face blindfolded, and I didn't really perceive danger in it because I was brought up in a misogynistic somewhat culture. And so I perceived my own safety by my own understanding, which is so terrible. But anyway, I joined that coven. They cut the rope. There's a whole thing. Anyway, good times. I do love myself an Ace of Wands, though. Give me a camp scene, give me a campfire, give me a bunch of people who are willing and able, and I say, with the moon, we have a good time. But anyway, moving on. Taurus. Taurus, I feel like this is your card. The Ace of Water. Oh. Or the Emperor. Seriously, now I feel like I'm going to do a 2-card pile for the Taurus people here. Well, I feel like the Ace of Cups is just a confirmation. So I feel like you may have been somebody who's brought order to their own world by means of healing themselves. Because your card here is the Ace of Cups. Anyway, Taurus, you've been somebody who did the healing on the inside, and now it's being reflected back to you on the outside. At 5 o'clock here, matters of the heart, you've been healed, you've gone through the dark night of the soul. Maybe a real connection with the moon energy has given you permission, almost like you've gone through the cycles of the moon. Maybe you did a full moon release, maybe you did a new moon call to me. I don't know how it's going to work out for you, but I do see that it had structure, it had organization, and it is going to bring you the results that you've been looking for. Now, I don't know if this is the last full moon, the next full moon, the last new moon, the next new moon, but yeah. I want to move on real quick, so I'm going to pull the next stone. Just let me know if you need more information after the fact. I'm just going to move on really quickly. Did we hit 1,000 subs. Are you serial? 1,002 subs! Yay! Look what you did! Look what you've done. Alright, I want to get to the end of this reading so that I can celebrate with everybody. Yay! We did it. Thank you for helping me reach a bucket list item of mine. Become a YouTuber with 1,000 subscribers. Now it's all about magnification, right? So, ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. I'm gonna find you and make you want me. Ready or not, here I come. Aries! You've got the 3 of Pentacles in your energy with the Chariot, right? I'm gonna find you and make you want me. You are a cinema. I could watch you forever. Aries. Well, Aries, I got a moon in Aries, so I still feel like I have no idea. But Aries, my mum was an Aries, so this 3 of Pentacles energy is definitely like Capricorn energy is inside of that. So it's the beginning of working together. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Everywhere you go. Christmas in July. Are you doing a tax return? Are you doing a mid-year KK? Wow, look at you with the price of fuel doing all this hoo-ha hurrah. I love that! Well, the price of fuel, the availability of it? When's the last time you filled up? Beep, beep, I'm a Jeep. Oh, sassy. Stop it. Inside of the 3 of Pentacles, to go back to the tarot reading, you've got Saturn and Jupiter. I'm seeing the symbol for Saturn and Jupiter up here, top left. I'm getting the sense that you've had a hard conversation recently. This could be with yourself, this could be with your higher self, this could be with your ancestors. I don't know how this is going to resonate for everybody, so take it how it does. This has been somewhat of a redirection. You may have gotten in tune with who you are as an individual, who you are as a soul, what you're here to do as part of the collective field, which is standing up. Will the real Slim Shady please stand up? Will the real light workers please stand up? Will the real people who have an understanding of what the Venusian energy and the Saturnian energy that was offered at the beginning of this reading and inside of the original 9 cards, this is the energy that I'm talking to. These are the people that I'm talking to. You have been people who have arrived at this place in the here and now as part of the co-creative experience that we are living in. You created this moment here and now with me. I'm speaking to people who are familiar with their own abundance. I'm speaking to people who are familiar with their soul's mission. You have allowed the Saturnian journey to take you where you needed to go. You have seen the things that you need to see, and you are ready to see more. This is why you're here now. This is why we are here now, isn't it? Maybe you have been somebody who in the past has felt restrictions, has gone through experiences of struggle, and has learned the hard way how to do the work and how to be patient with themselves. You may be a Capricorn, you may be a Gemini, you may be any of the signs that I've said already, Aries, Taurus, Libra, Gemini, Pisces, Aquarius, but it doesn't matter. By measure of ascendant, by you understanding your ascendant, by you understanding your house journey, by you understanding that you need to understand the scenery to be able to understand how the planet has an impact, how the planet has an impact on your life, and how the different scenes that the Zodiac give you, it's just scenery. It's not your identity. It's just your scenery. It's just where the sun, it's where your conscious mind and your ego sit. You sit inside of the first house and have even just the planetary influence. To keep it simple, stupid, myself. I'm talking to myself. Woo! Girl, this download for Aries. What you have begun is going to last generations. Well done, good and faithful servant. Servant to who? Servant to yourself. You understand the limitations of your consciousness. So you play in this field. You give freely and we receive. We, the collective, receive. Momentarily, daily, we keep one foot on the ground so that we don't lose ourselves inside of this experience. Because the source is saucy. And it's sticky. And it's conducive. And it's energetic. And it gives and it gives and it gives. And it begins again at the end of its cycle all over again. Like two dragons dancing. A cosmic dance around the solar system, around the year, around the day. Two dragons, one red and one gold, chasing each other around the sun, being corralled by the darkness that surrounds. But never being separate, never being connected to either, but understanding that there is no separation. Therefore, collaboration really is one coming together with another and being. Holy friggin' dooly. But it comes on the back of you having been willing to go through that Ace of Cups journey. Not just on the inside, but maybe being willing to go through that on the outside as well. So that people could see exactly what you did. People could see exactly where they could avoid. And I'm getting itchy on my left hand. It's like you might receive your own version of a confirmation of what I'm saying in the here and now. So you should always take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Remember to leave a subscription to help me grow the channel even more. Sagittarius. Ooh, Sagittarius, you're up next. Sagittarius, you're at 7 o'clock. Relationships and reflection, card number 16. We have the Four of Pentacles. We go from 3 of Pentacles to 4 of Pentacles. There's a little bit of a... Ooh, and look at that. The deck is closed. Oh, and one just popped out. So will that be the bottom of the deck? I'm sure it will be. 5 of Cups, but it's the Strength card. You really want to pop out Strength. Like, it flew over there. Wow, 7 o'clock. Reflection and relationships. Look, Sagittarius, you've been somebody who was willing to go through on the internal. Wow, cool. On the internal, you were willing to go through what did I just say? I talked about the sun, and that's literally the energy inside the next card. The sun and Saturn again. So maybe Sagittarius, you are genuinely looking at the example of an Aries. I know I am. I've got 2 influences in my life. I want to give a shout out to Dylan. Brother. I still need to know if I'm allowed to reference you or not, but yeah. I haven't got told off yet, so while you're an inspiration, I will keep plugging you. So Dylan over at MySoul, MOI-SOL. Cool bloke. Far more grounded than me. Far more coherent. I try, bro. I just get excited, the energy. It's the untapped potential that I'm feeling, really. It's that inner child coming out and just expressing. It's that inner child going, bro, we don't have 1 horse. We have 2 horses. And as long as both of them are fed, watered, and courted, we're all good. Thanks for the glitchy confirmation. By you arriving at the 4 of Pentacles, Sagittarius, by you arriving at 7 o'clock, whoever's resonating with this message, you've been able to integrate the life lessons that you've gone through. Through the inside, it does show that you needed to go on a healing journey so that you could arrive at the King of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups on the inside before arriving at the Chariot. It does show me that you had to go through a lot of work. Again, 88 for you. So 2 fat ladies, 88. Bingo for Sagittarius and Libra. That's the trick. There may have been a healing that has occurred for you, Sagittarius. And maybe there's been a healing inside of your field. Maybe you've connected with an ancestor. Maybe you've connected with somebody in the past, coming out with the 5 of Cups, which I mentioned before. You may have had an experience where you needed to integrate some kind of grief. I don't know how that's going to resonate with everybody, but you may have recognized that you needed to change the way that you gave your energy. And so I'm going to wrap you up here, Sagittarius. Thanks for the energy and take it back. All right, moving right along, 8 o'clock. Usually Scorpio, this part here is about transformation and power. You've got the power, Virgo. Game on, Virgo. Sorry, that's popped out. That actually popped out. But it's popping out as the same level. So can I please, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be, right? If it's meant to be, it'll be, baby, if it's meant to be. So won't you ride for me, ride to me. I'm just gonna put these, like, can I saw the Son of Earth first and the Hangman was behind it. Can they just be the next two and I just look at the bottom of the deck for the next card? No, because then when I shuffle, ugh, this is so annoying, sorry. I'm really trying to nail the practices that I want to have as a tarot reader. Alright, 8 o'clock, Virgo. You guys have the Knight of Pentacles. So Knight of Pentacles energy, I am seeing that you've got Mars and Saturn. Ooh, you're moving. You're on mission, Virgo. The things you have been refining, the things that you have been refining on the inside, I correct. These are the things that you're refining for a purpose. You're going to leave behind a legacy that people haven't seen before. I'm getting the energy that you are somebody who has built on ancestral knowledge. You've been somebody who built on humanitarian knowledge. Thank you to the 11th house. You've been somebody who recognizes that the more you give to this life, the more that this life gives back to you. And so, as the Son of Pentacles, as this Page of Pentacles, you have been... Oh, no. As this Knight of Pentacles, Virgo, this is cardinal energy. You're ready to express it. That's all I have to say. You've got the shift in perspective that you needed. You've actually got the energy of the Page of Swords as well. You've done the observation and you've got the freaking Chariot coming out. Like, what? Already in your quadrant, you had the ability to tap into the Chariot. But bottom three for you, Virgo, are showing me that you're somebody who's literally, you made a sacrifice. You allowed yourself to hang around, get a different perspective. You literally put energy into observation, into looking at the things that bring you more joy. I spoke about this before in the internal 9. Like, you did this work. You did this work that's on the inside. That's why you're getting the Chariot. You've got a Chariot coming for you. I don't know what that's going to look like for you, Virgo, but it could look like you beginning to travel. It could look like you getting the ability or permission to move house. You may be going on a holiday. Travel, holiday, vacation. Going to the chapel and we're gonna get married. Virgo, well done. Next up, I got the Ten of Swords. I'm just going to pull... Oh, no, I can't. Ten of Swords. Ooh, you coming out with... You're coming out, so you better get the party started. You're coming up. You're coming. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Your next three cards, whoever it is, you've got... Alright. What just happened? 9 o'clock. Expansion and belief. We have Cancer. Ooh, Cancer energy. Cancer. All right. Are you ready? Are you sitting down, Cancer? Not only did the internal 9 do for you what it was supposed to do, because I feel like you've got the Page of Wands in the upright, right? Your experience on the internal 9, let me just remind you, you started at the 8 of Pentacles, right? You, Cancer, by this point, you started at the 8 of Pentacles. You've done the work, you've done the research, you've done the practice, and now you're just ready to express. You're ready to live in that fourth dimension, as you have been led by your fifth dimensional guide. You've received the message, Cancer. And so I'm saying to you, it is finished. Your efforts have not been in vain. Literally, I'm getting the sextile energy. By you having been willing to experience the tension, you have given yourself the experience of flow. You've unlocked your potential and you are moving yourself towards a burp for confirmation. You are moving yourself towards a victory. Cancer, this energy of completion may not have been easy. I'm not going to say that it was easy at all, because I'm seeing that I've also got, and I realize the easiest way to show you these cards is by just showing you the words at the bottom. I've got the Daughter of Water, the 10 of Water, and the 10 of Fire. So, Cancer, you've got the 10 of Swords, you've got the 10 of Cups, and you've got the 10 of Wands. And normally you would be showing up about 4 o'clock, yeah, Cancer? Because that's your, like, territory, the home, the roots, the emotional foundation. What in the world are you doing at 9 o'clock? Ninth house lessons for you, Cancer. And I believe that you could be the one that is supposed to deliver the message. Yeah. Feelings, all I get is feelings needing to be expressed. You've got feelings to the north and south and east and west. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a place I've been dreaming, something of a lullaby. One day I'll wish upon a star and wonder. Brr, Cancer, you've done something. You did something. Well done. Your feelings were right. Your intuitions were right. Your desire to express yourself was so required. Your ability to choose yourself, your ability to fall in love with your experience, your ability to trust your ancestral connections, your ability to really let go of what was holding you back and move towards the things that gave you permission to explode with Pluto energy. Explode, expand, explore. Dora, 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 the explorer. That's you. It's you. It's you. It's all for you. Everything you do, I tell you all the time. Heaven is a place right here with you. They say that the world was built for two. Alright. Now I just need 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, and 12 o'clock. Are they all going to pop out? 10 o'clock. We've got the 3 of... Oh, 10 o'clock is the 10 of Wands. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. I'm gonna... Uh-oh. 11 o'clock is the Queen of Cups. And 12 o'clock is the Justice card. So, let me quickly find out the last 3 placements. We got Capricorn. You are in your own house. 10th house. Then we've got Scorpio. You are in the 11th house. And then that means that Leo, you're at the 12th house. Justice. Cool! And then that would mean that bottom deck energy would be down here. So I've got, for you, Capricorn. For you, Capricorn, I've got the King of Pentacles, the 8 of Pentacles, and the 10 of Cups. So... Capricorn, you burdened. You burdened. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Your burdens may be in relation to a masculine energy. Somebody who's got their finances in order. I don't know. This could also be the energy around you. So I guess the people around you are currently going through a bunch of really extreme times. I don't know. Because you're hot, then you're cold. You're yes, then you're no. You're in, then you're out. You're up, then you're down. You're wrong when it's right. It's black and it's white. We fight, we break up. We kiss, we wake up. Ew. You don't really want to stay at home. No. You don't really want to go. Oh, so you're hot, then you're cold. Capricorn. It doesn't matter anyway, because you've got Virgo energy showing up here through the King of Pentacles. I mean, I've got Saturn and South Node. I don't know if it's South Node or if it's North Node. It's more than likely North Node anyway. So you've got, I mean, North Node went direct today. So lover, 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 you don't treat me no good no more. Don't worry about it. I feel like you've got Anubis here. You've even got Osiris the crocodile head. Oh gosh. Crocodile. Is it Sebek? No, I wouldn't. I could see him in my head. Like, I can just literally see the alligator head, which looks so funny because, it's in Hook. Anyway. Anubis and Sobek come out here. Could just be a Jekyll, but I don't know. By you being able to... This is different. This card just gave me such different download. There has been a shadow in your mind. There's been something at the back of your mind, something that you've been meaning to put action towards, something that you've been looking to put action towards. I don't know what it is. You will know if this message is for you as well. It has to do with work. It's like you're concerned that somebody's chasing after your work, but also I too for you can tell you, Capricorn, that just like Libra, you've got an 88 situation happening inside of your energy. So something's closing out, some kind of cycle for you to choose to close out or to continue being in. Either which way, I feel like 88's pretty good energy. If you want it or not. But ultimately, I'm happy to arrive at your last card, which is the 10 of Cups here. 10 of Cups talks about, like, 10 of Cups is the right amount of cups for 10 of Wands. So it feels like everybody at this party has all the drinks they need, they have all the fire they need, and it's going to be fun. There may be people who get turned a little upside down by the experience, but that's part of the experience. Anyway, leaving that where it is. Thank you, Capricorn, for doing what you do. Let me know how that resonated for you. Please remember to subscribe. Helps me continue growing my channel. And yeah, moving on to 11 o'clock. I guess that's the bottom of the deck energy. So I've got Scorpio at 11 o'clock. It is the Queen of Cups, which gives me Scorpio energy. Lay da 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 Mary, Mariana Cross. Oh, I heard that you're settled down. Ooh, Scorpio. You're chilling. I'm hearing the song Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe. I've got the 5 of Pentacles. I've got the 2 of Major Arcana. And I've got the Knight of Fire. And by 2 of Major Arcana, I do mean the High Priestess. So you've... You, Scorpio, are embodying your own energy in your quadrant. You are somebody who has received a message. Maybe you were aware from a dream, from a prophecy. Somebody told you something. that there was a hardship coming. It's giving the energy of the potatoes before the war. Like, it's insider information. There is a piece of information that's coming towards you that you will know, you will recognize, you will hear, you will see exactly who it's coming from, exactly who it's going towards, because it's a part of your mission, it's a part of your journey to carry this forward. I'm getting Hercules energy and the Pegasus and the difficulty of it all. Who was a famous gladiator? Hercules, Hercules. You're everything I hope for. You're everything I need. You are so beautiful to me. Oh, I used to sing that to my grandmother when I was a little boy, and that was the song as well that people used to tell me that I would get up on like a kid's toy and just start singing to people, like to whoever. Same grandmother that laughed. Anyway. Terrible. Trauma is trauma and it does not belong here. Stay away from there. Ah, Scorpio, you've gone through shit that would cut the face off of other people. You've gone through stuff that people maybe couldn't even begin to understand. They probably wouldn't begin to understand. They probably have been enjoying their experience here, down here, a little bit more than what you got to, right? And so because you've gone through some struggles, because you've gone through some things that have changed the way that you move through life, you're pursuing the things that are important to you. You're pursuing the things that feel good. Does it make you feel good? Does it make you feel great? Does it make you feel what? Well, if you're ever unsure, check out what's coming next, because Leo's got it going on. If you ever need somebody to show you what you should do, what you could do inside of your experience, inside of your world, go and look at what a Libra's doing, because the Libra, they got it going on. This is how we do it. Leo! Leo! This is how we do it. This is how we do it. Oh, oh, oh. This is how we do it. It's Friday night. Oh! Alright, I am the one who is called Justice. I am gross iniquity. And so you should be. You are the sun. You are the air. You are everything you need to be now. Just like everybody else is. Too many cards. But I'll put them at the bottom. We got 10 of Pentacles. We got the Hierophant. We got the 3 of Wands. Well done, Leo. I love it when you win. I love it when you win. I love it when you win. Honestly, I love it when you win. Why? Because if you go back to my original tarot spreads, if you go back to one of the tarot spreads that actually says the maiden, the father, the mother, the Holy Spirit came through, check them out. I told you back then, I got my receipts up when I got my receipts up, like whatever. This is God energy. This is God the Father coming through to bless something that you have been faithful in. Thank you. You have been faithful to yourself, to your mission, to your calling, and you have been doing the thing. You have literally followed the internal 9, and you have been the messenger. You're the one that's coming around, sharing the seeds. And if people don't want your seeds, then they don't have to take your seeds. You can take the seeds and you'll be happy. Like, you're happy to take the seeds. It's an experience that you're familiar with. It doesn't turn you upside down. If anything, it spins you right round. You spin my head right round, like a record, baby, right around, round, round. And bro, tell me, sis, tell me you do not see the sun inside of the hair of this Three of Wands. Normally cardinal energy inside of this, but I'm getting fixed energy. You have a fixed connection with your deity, with your fifth dimensional being that gives you their energy freely, that shows you how to express, that shows you, even right now, as the sun is currently going through a solar storm, it's thrashing the shit out of the planet. And look at what's happening. We've got floods over here. We got tornadoes over there. We got the Bass, the northern Bass. Is it the Bass? The Gulf of Carpentaria currently has a cyclone running through it. Like, what? This world is topsy-turvy, but Leo, you at the bottom of this clock, at the top of this clock, you are bringing the balance, you are bringing the justice, you are bringing maybe Ma'at's influence and keep showing people how to have that light heart, how to let go of the things that don't serve and then just exist inside of the here and now, freely uninhibited by any fear that we could contain or hold for a moment or for a lifetime. And in the here and now, I believe that you are saying, no, your God is greater. Your God is bigger. Your beliefs are more important than the beliefs of others. And so you offer your life as a beautiful altar to universal consciousness. And it sees you. Leo. I've got Jupiter in my Leo, well, Leo is my Jupiter placement, so Jupiter really wants to talk, and it seems to have the inflection of Leo. So anyway, as always, take what resonates, leave what doesn't, everybody. To get to the 20-second card today, I've got to shuffle it. So can I just have one pop as I shuffle as the top card? Thank you! And it's the Fool! With the Hangman! Yo. 20-second card. Are you ready to begin again? Are you ready to spin the wheel? Are you ready to check what time it is for you? Are you ready to connect with your spirituality? Are you ready to connect with your ancestors? Are you ready to connect with the potential of here and now? Are you joking? This reading was... So, if you want to let me know how you resonated in the comments, please, 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 please do. If you want to let me know that you resonated without letting me know, leave a like. That's the easiest way that I can know that you're resonating and that I should come back and show you something else. Show you what I've got. And if you're not wanting to do either of those things, but you're wanting to support my channel, the easiest way that you can do that is by hitting the subscribe button. I seriously appreciate each and every one of you who connect with me in the here and now to create the moment that we've got going here and now. Without you, it doesn't exist. Without me, it doesn't exist, but without you, it doesn't exist either. Like, we are creating an energetic field. There is a viewer, there is a me, and there's a watcher. Do you get what I'm saying? It's giving the essence of you. You sit, you stand instead of the universe perceiving me doing my thing. And this is what I love about YouTube, because then if I find you on YouTube, then I might follow you too. And then we get to watch each other exist as the universal experience that it is. I mean, we can opt to go and have another experience. I mean, that's fine. Experiences are fine too, but there are different reasons for doing different things. And sometimes vicarious is a method of living, especially for the universe, especially for the sun, especially like when are you going to reincarnate as the sun? When are you going to reincarnate as Pluto? When are you going to reincarnate again as a human? I believe that energy cannot be destroyed. It only changes form. And so while it's in that changed form, while it takes the cells billions of years to regenerate to what we've got in the here and now, you have the potential on this planet to be anything, everything. It's the Schrodinger's cat. Is it alive or dead? It's even the apple theory. Anyway, We can be anything. You could be anything. You have the unlimited potential of the Fool. And so you could be beginning your journey, ending your journey. I don't know what you're doing, but the energy inside of this is Uranus and Neptune. Check it out, top left. Uranus and Neptune. It's talking about the disillusionment of false ideals, false prophets, false lovers, false anything, it's time to go. You are the weakest link. And I did say that. It's such a freaking cool way to wrap this up. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Ancestors. Thank you, God. Thank you, Goddess. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, angels, for being here now, protecting this space, protecting me, protecting the person that this message is for. Because I would hate for somebody else to take your message. So the quicker we can get to memberships, the quicker it will be that you will receive the message in the there and then. But yeah, anyway, your journey is only just beginning. And if you thought that you were at the end of your journey, you just have to recognize the simple idea, the simple affirmation. I know, I don't know. That is the most liberating energy to sit in, because you can come to each and every single moment with an open mind, an open heart, and you can express yourself honestly, authentically. And even if people do say boo, who are you gonna call? Ghostbusters. Yeah. All right. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. School is out for the kids. All right. Everything is gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. Wow, 5 more people have subscribed. Thank you so much. Hello to all the new people. How are you? I'm gonna go back and check on chat. Fingers crossed Shirley has been keeping you company, but yeah. I'm gonna go back and double check on chat. That was the 22 card spread. A little bit random, and it will probably not be like that with 2 planets, 2 star signs, and 2 houses. Next time it'll be probably half the time of this one and a lot quicker. I've got to urinate, so I will be right back. Oh no, I'm locked in. Oh no, that is not a vibe. Ugh. Okay. Ooh, this is so cold. Divine Mother, Heavenly Father, Holy Spirit, Archangel Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, Uriel, Metatron. Thank you for this moment here and now. Thank you for inviting everybody to be here now. And thank you for everything that you reveal and everything that you show, because without you in this experience, we wouldn't see, be, hear, taste, see anything. So just totally humble, totally grateful. Thank you. Anyway, go on to chat. Shirley, would you like another reading? It's up to you, girlfriend. let me pop out chat just so that I can double check how everyone's going. Alright, so hello Angela Councilman. How's it going? Hello to, I could probably put this over here. Hello to JBRADR1120. How's it going? Tristan Gaurasico. Shirley. Okay. How's it going, bro? Cheers for being here. Nosy Photobeat 1616. Hello. Dee Dee, you're here. Dee Dee Turner, thank you. Chloe Genevieve 1144. How's it going? Run to Dream 33. How are you? Shane Bailey, hello. How's it going? Edita Glodonite, hello. How are you? Denise K5G. I'm not them, go ask them. Thanks, Dee Dee, for letting everyone know how to contribute to the moment. Danny Cottingham. I'm the last Indians left in the world of the old NF called Mulangians Indians live in West Virginia and Kentucky in the late 1800s back to 1667. What? Danny Cotton? I don't understand. Skya already said hello. Batty Priestess Native, hey, how's it going? That's it. That's everybody. Let's see what's going on for you, Shirley. Anybody else that wants an energy reading, just put your star sign and your name so I know what to call you into the chat, and a question if you got one. Otherwise it'll just be 3 cards that I read the energy of, and it'll just be a take what resonates kind of basis. I mean, it is free after all. So as always, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Shirley, here we go. Let's see what's going on for you. We got 3 cards. Whew. So 3 of Cups would be past energy. 6 of Cups would be present energy, and the Hermit is your future energy, Shirley. So past energy is showing me that you may have been This is interesting. I'll say out loud that this goes 3, 6, 9. 3, 6, 9. The moose drank wine. The mime. 3, 6, 9. The moose drank wine. What is that song? The goose drank wine. I think that is literally a song for you. It's by Shirley Ellis, the clapping song. So I don't know, this is a specific message. 369, the moose drank wine, the wine, maybe you as well need to be familiarized with the 369 method. Manifestation technique popularized on TikTok, rooted in the belief that the numbers 3, 6, and 9 numbers are divine keys to the universe. It involves writing a specific intention 3 times in the morning, 6 times in the afternoon, 9 times in the evening to align your energy and focus and goals. It's like you're taking stock of your past experiences, Shirley. It's like you're taking stock of the past connections that you've had in terms of spirituality, in terms of work, in terms of siblings. You're connecting the dots with people who have been there longer. You are connecting the dots with people who have been there longer. You are looking back and you're recognizing the people that have been in your life consistently. You're looking back and you're recognizing the people that have contributed to the success that you're experiencing even in the here and now. These people have been winning with you. It's like I'm getting the energy of you may be somebody who is being called to take a moment to introspect, to have a second look at what is coming through for you. But even you're somebody who has an internal light that can be used to direct others as well. By you choosing yourself, by you choosing to get to the top of your own hill, by you choosing to get to the end of your own adventure, this is where life rewards you with another journey, another adventure. This is where the universe gives you another adventure. You can come back as an ascended guardian, return back down the same way that Moses returned down from the hill, from the cave with the 10 stones. You may be somebody who decides that you will carry your knowledge with you into the afterlife. Maybe coming back as an ascended master in that lifetime, in that energy. I'm not sure how this is going to resonate with you, but I feel like you also could be somebody that could have a look at the Chiron cycle. The Chiron cycle runs randomly. You could also just need to have a look at your North Node and maybe have a look at where is it you're going. I've got a knock. Hello?
Hello.
Oh, Mum's here.
There you go.
Yay, food. Thanks.
All right.
Oh. So I'm grateful either way, but I asked to borrow money so that I could go buy myself food at about 3 o'clock. And it is now 7 o'clock and I've just gotten food. I asked to borrow the car because it was raining. Like, so much rain that this bowl has collected that much water in this time that I've been online with you. So I'm really hungry. Come on, Joey Dispenza, tell me about this. If anybody else would like a reading, please. Just, you know the drill, actually. I can say that because I already said what they need to do for that before. So if I see any of the comments that have done what I asked for them to do before for the reading, then I'll give one. If not, I'm disappearing. Shirley, that was for you. You claim it. Beautiful. Oop. Now, I'm going to have to delete your last comment, Shirley. Because that's not correct. Hello?
Sorry, Chanty.
What for?
I've got your 2 tacos and you got my 3 tacos.
Okay, I haven't even opened it yet.
Oh, no, that's all right. I was about to go back to the shop.
Did you get my text message about me going live at 4:20?
Oh, no, sorry.
It's all right. But you got it, right?
Yeah.
You got the text message?
Oh. Yes. Sorry.
Thank you.
No worries, sorry.
Also, this is Mexican food. Mexican food, like, and the type of Mexican food that I got ordered, like, I don't even know what's. This is minced meat and chips and whatever. Like, I'm not being ungrateful. Like, I had money that I wanted to go and buy myself fish and chips. I'm doing my best to get out of the circumstances and situations that I'm in. And yeah. This is why I've been appearing the way that I appear here. This is why I've been doing what I've been doing. I didn't recognize initially that this could be a way of life, a way forward out of this predicament that I'm in, but it actually can be. Other people use it to benefit themselves and benefit the collective field, so why can't I do that also? Anyway. The Nocturne Vault. G'day, how's it going? LD Dugwelder, hello. Nocturne Vault. You followed the rules. And so did you, Jacqueline Rivers. Beautiful. Jacqueline Rivers, I'm going to answer your question in the here and now. You have written Jacqueline Rivers, comma, Aries, full stop. I would like to know if there's a reconciliation with my ex or how he's feeling about me right now. So just to clarify, you would like for me to gain information on your third party? Jacqueline? I just need to clarify for the sake of karma. I'm happy to look at the karma, but it will be yours to accrue for me having looked at a third party. Shannon, the Virgo, are you still here? Just drop an emoji for me or something. I won't be reading for people who aren't here either, obviously. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're done. So I want to say a very big thank you to everybody for coming through. I appreciate the whole thing. I appreciate you all. Thanks for keeping me company while I worked, and fingers crossed someday soon you guys will start your own YouTube channels, and then I will get to come to your channel and maybe get to share in some lovely energy that you offer for me too. Have a good one. I'll catch you on the next one. As always, I'm live pretty much every day. Use your own discernment. Check out my playlist names. It will give you the best indication of how you can use me and my channel, right? That's the easiest way to get a good sense of how to use me and my channel. But otherwise, see you tomorrow, see you the next day, and see you the next day, right? All right. I've had enough. I'm being a sassy bitch because I'm hungry. But you all know that. Catch you on the next one. Bye.